FRC is FIRST Robotics competition. It's a competition where high school students compete to build robots, and it's really a trick to get them to learn about how great science and engineering and technology is. They have a period of anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks to build their robots. They work with mentors from industry, and they learn about modern technology. It's really about creating the next generation of inventors for our country and for the world to make it a better place. We started off quite some time ago. I guess it was probably 2009. We had received a grant from the National Science Foundation to really develop our robotics program at the University of Utah. And as part of that, we were doing some smaller outreach activities with robotics. And I thought, we really want to do something bigger for the community. I've been really honored and pleased by what the community has done and responded. The skills that students learn in FRC are beneficial for their academic life in a number of different ways. One is they learn the very important skill of perseverance and really pushing hard and realizing that failure is just part of life. It's part of inventing, and we have to learn from our failures, and we have to keep pushing and trying to create new things. The ability to deal with these kinds of setbacks and keep moving forward is really, really critical. They also learn that all of the math that they hear about is actually applied in real life. They see it both in terms of how you design things, as well as how you program things and how you make things actually move. It's a nice way to see kind of the connection of the math and the engineering and the science and the technology coming together.
To prepare, well, first of all, we don't know what the game is until January. If you wait till January, for some things it's too late. So we, at the beginning of the year, start working on our fundraising. We start working on our outreach. We continue doing all of these efforts that we're doing. We train our officers. We get people trained on the tools, on fundamental design principles. If the kid wants to learn programming, we teach them different languages, ways to do that. If they want to be on the building side, what are the tools you need? If they want to be on the design side, the CAD, the 3D printing, the modeling, prototyping with cardboard and straws and duct tape if they need to. So for us, our program's actually year-round. As soon as we're done with this year, which is hopefully in 2 weeks after championships, we're already planning on getting as many kids certified on the tools that I have in my shop. So we're planning for a summer camp for middle school kids and all these other things. We just are year-round getting them on the mindset of problem solving, adapting to things that come up. Preparing them, I think, is more important than having structured, we'll do this day, that day. There are some things you need to plan ahead for, but each individual build session, the kids tell me what is blocking their progress, and then we solve those and remove those obstacles as best we can.
As a former competitor, it was extremely stressful. So FIRST Robotics at that point had a 6-week bag and tag requirement. You had to finish your robot, program it, practice, so on and so forth in 6 weeks. During my time with my team, I was running business admin for them. I brought so many boxes of pizza every day. It was absolutely outrageous. And it was quite stressful, not only for me, but for my teammates. It taught me so much, though. It taught me stress management, it taught me how to run a business, and ultimately pushed me to the career and degree that I've chosen today. The current competitors are going to experience an array of emotions. They're going to go between extremely excited to the point where their voice is hoarse, to being so stressed out because they only had 3 hours of sleep, 2 bananas, and an energy drink. Between different positions on the team, they will expect different things. So the programmers are going to be extremely sleep deprived as they have to change their programs, but the spectators are going to be so excited that they'll forget to eat sometimes. This competition really brings out the best and the worst of you. In the times where you're screaming for your team, you feel that team energy, you feel connected. And then there's other times where you want to just go cry because something happens in the competition, and that's okay. This competition is literally the highlight of 6 months for some teams, and it will really show them what they can and cannot do.
Participating in this competition has been fantastic since day one. This is my 10th year as a mentor, and for me, this is it. This is why I teach, this is why I coach. Seeing these kids shine, win or lose, awards or no awards, whatever. We've had years where we've gotten awards. We've had that 2020, we didn't get an award and we were planning to go to Idaho. It didn't happen, but man, they were amazing. And like I said before, they never stopped trying to get that robot as good as they possibly could. And for me, that's the reward of FIRST.
Just because you're not a STEM person does not mean you cannot be a robotics person. I am a robotics person. I can understand how things work. I look at a field and go, oh no, you're gonna have to build this to get over that hump. You're gonna have to, but am I going to sit there and design it? Nope. But am I gonna help the teams go and fundraise and organize their teams? Yeah. Every degree, every job has some place in FIRST Robotics and here in the FIRST community. Don't step away because you're an art major. Come on back, help us.
The volunteers really are what run the organization and really make it happen. Do everything from safety, making sure people are being safe, to inspecting robots and making sure the robots meet safety standards and are safe to compete. They also do other things like building the field and building the facilities. But the volunteers that work with the teams, the mentors and the coaches and the parents, they are the backbone of the program. They're the ones that are there on a daily basis, interacting with the teams, helping them discover solutions to problems, being the sounding board for when students run into difficulties and they need feedback.
You find the right set of mentors, and they are truly dedicated, and whether they're teachers or not, they have heart of a teacher, and they want to see these kids be better and do better than they may otherwise have. And whether they go into STEM or not, just the experience of being able to interact with people, especially in the last few years with all the isolation these kids are feeling, the loneliness and other things that they've been going through. I can compare my kids in FIRST and my kids my students not in FIRST, and there is a marked distinction in their outlooks. Not all the time, but generally speaking. None of that happens with the volunteers gone, because there's no way we could afford to pay people to do this, and that would then eliminate the possibility that these kids could do this, which is the very purpose of FIRST. And so without volunteers, none of this happens.
This is a rewarding experience, not only for the individual, but for the collective. Individually, I feel pride in helping these kids learn about different things. And now in my role as a VIP coordinator, I can talk to different people about it. I can tell them all about how this has helped me shape my life, how it helped my friends go into their mechanical, aerospace, all of these engineering degrees, and has made them the people who they are today. But it also helps the collective. Us as a group, we have created a community of friendship, of values. FIRST Inspires has a couple of beliefs that they believe in, one of which is the Woody Flowers, gracious professionalism. And that stays with you the rest of your life. And now we have a community of these people who believe in being gracious and being professional and truly understanding that everyone tries their hardest, and we shouldn't judge people based on how they perform. There are different things that affect performance, and we need to understand that. Sometimes the robot is not going to work the way you want it to. Not your fault. Take a big breath in, move on, let's figure out why. And once you have a collective of that, work spaces are going to be more beneficial and really can lift up an economy and a community.